Hey guys, welcome back to Dave's Kitchen. For this week, I was going to do it last week but get tied up, so this week we're going to do some chicken. Now I looked and looked and looked, and I've seen a few people do it raw, and chicken's one of those foods that you really got to make sure it's right or you're sick. Raw chicken is very bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and snap open those cans and throw them in the pan. Yes, it's a Rachel Ray. It's old. So what? I got bit by the bug. It was the cheapest set also at Walmart, so I bought it. Big deal. Anywho, we're going to take and open these up. I'm going to cook in their own juice. I'm going to let them come to a complete, so they're at least 170 degrees without boiling it. I don't want to boil the chicken because it'll break it down. It'll change its texture. So I'm just going to do it over a nice low heat, and I'll bring you back when we got all those emptied into the pan. So see you in a minute. Alright guys, we're back. As you can see, I got it in here. I've got it started. So what I'm going to do, seeing as how this doesn't have a whole lot of juice in it, I'm going to add, for now, 1 cup of water. That should hopefully help keep it from sticking to the bottom of the pan. Then I'm going to add just a little bit of spice to it. That way when I rehydrate it, the spices will be cooked into the meat and then dehydrated in the meat. And we'll push this up to the second notch and give it a couple good cranks. 1 more for good measure. Put these away. And just kind of stir it up a little bit. It's a mess at the moment. Now as the moisture cooks into the chicken and it slowly evaporates, I'll break these bigger pieces up so to make sure they're all nice and well cooked. We all get to at least 165, 170 degrees in temp. And to keep them can't even talk today. To keep it from evaporating too quickly, I'm going to cover this and let it sit at a, as you can see right there, medium-low heat. Just kind of let it simmer in the juices, kind of soak them in. And then we'll, when it's fully cooked, and I know it's all fully cooked, we'll let it cool off, we'll tray it up and get her dehydrating. So, see you in a few. Okay, you're back. Awesome. Okay, I just turned the heat off. I'll set this over here for a moment. And the temperature when I turned it off, the meat was at 180 degrees. It's well cooked. Now I'm just going to kind of let it cool off here in the pan. And yes, it's going to soak up some more of that juice, but that'll add flavor to it. When it was nice, low, medium heat, it had a nice little slow roiling bubble in it. Kept it covered so all the juice wouldn't cook out. But I think you can see that pretty well, can't you? Camera's not blinding, or nice up. How's that look? Does that look yummy? Almost good enough to eat the way it is. But we're not done. So I'm going to go ahead and let this cool off for a little bit. Probably about 10 minutes I'll let it cool off. And when it's done with that, we get to doing other stuff. And next will be 9 cans of green beans. Ignore the clock over there. That's an hour off. I haven't switched it. And yes, I know that one's flashing. It's because I changed things around and put the dehydrator over there. So I have more room over here to play. So, okay, as soon as I get ready to start putting that on trays, we'll let you know. See ya. Oh, hey, you're back. Give me a second here. Didn't expect you guys back so soon. So, turn on the light there, give you a little bit more light. And, aim you that way. We'll just throw this over the corner. Not really. hang it right there. Excuse me. Kind of inch you guys over here a little bit more if I can get the camera to move. And here's our chicken. I already drained it. I've let it sit for about 15 minutes now. It's nice and cool. I drained it, and now it's time to start racking it up here. So I'm going to go ahead and record the first tray, but I'll just fast forward through it all. That way you can see what I'm doing. Like I said, the meat at final check was 180 degrees, well cooked, within the government standard. So plus it's safer that way. I didn't like the idea of trying to do raw chicken. I've seen people do it. I'm just a little iffy, especially when it comes to chicken. So I'll get busy. Okay, as you can see, yes, I got dirty fingers now. And yes, I did snitch a piece. It's good. That's one tray. And I'm going to put the rest of it up, get her dehydrating. I'm going to set the dehydrator at 155. And we're going to let it run for about 7 hours. I'm going to do this a little bit longer than I do jerky because I want to make sure it's completely dry. I'm not worried about eating this right now. This is going to get stored. So I'll see you when I get everything done and we pull it back out after 7 hours. Alright, hey guys. So I just shut it off. It has been 10 hours. Actually, no, it hasn't. It's only been set. It's 8.5. But, it hasn't been. Let's see. It's. Oh, gee, my math. I was going by the newfangled Common Core math. I was wrong. It's actually been 9 hours and 10 minutes. Kind of let it cool off a little bit. Can you see that? Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. Down just a little bit. There you go. It's all nice and dried. I turned it off while we had this evening's little chat going, Monday night chat. It's all nice and dried out. And we're going to go throw it in our bucket here. Oh, we did it right here. Oh, you can't see. Okay. Throw it in the bucket here. And see how much 9 cans gave us, so I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. No, I still haven't fixed my coffee pot. Ignore that thing, will ya? But here we go. 9 of those little cans. Almost as much as the roast beef gave us the other day. So, I want to say there's about a pound here right at the moment. And some would ask, well, what are you going to do with dehydrated chicken, man? Well, with dehydrated chicken, you can take and make up some rice and throw some chicken in with it. Give a little bit of meat to your meal. That's just one idea. If you've got Worcestershire sauce or a little bit of soy sauce, a couple drops in there as you're cooking up your rice and your chicken, give you a nice hearty little meal, give you some protein, give you some carbohydrates, good energy boost. So I mean that's just one suggestion for dehydrated chicken. So if you like chicken, dehydrate you some. Put it in a bowl. Add to your preps. Don't be afraid to try something new. I let this go a little bit longer than most people would have, I think. But even these dark pieces are hard as a rock at the moment. Which, when they rehydrate, they'll be fine. I did taste test one piece about halfway through that was kind of crunchy. And the flavor was just great. I mean, I had more flavor than I expected in it. So, throwing a little bit of this, as you've seen, I sprinkled some pepper seasoning in here, mixed peppers, a little bit of salt. Salt will help cure it a little bit, and the flavor is great. So when I throw that in with some rice, I'm going to get a little bit of pepper flavor, touch the garlic salt flavor, the chicken and the rice. Be a great little meal. So next I'm going to go for the green beans, and I probably won't bore you with that part, but it's the same basic principle. Drain, strain, wash, rinse, dehydrate, bag, all good to go. So that's it for the chicky video. We'll catch you next week. Later.